What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Carolina Atlantic University Drakes, as today we're taking on Arizona, and then later in this episode we're also going to be taking on Michigan State. Both of these teams are Power 5 opponents, so with how our season's been going so far, I don't really expect much out of this game, but let's just see what we can do. Arizona's 2-2 on the season, but they are obviously very better than us. They got a B plus overall, and pretty much all better stats than us in pretty much every way, just like every other team we've faced. But we are still hunting for our first win, or just to play at least competitively, as they are coming off losses to Cal and then Washington State. They have Justin Hunter at quarterback, and then running the ball is going to be Charles Raymond, but we'll talk about that right now. They have a few players that might go to the NFL. We have Maurice Madsen at free safety. He only has one tackle on the season, but he's high enough overall that he'll probably make it into the class. And they also have a 92 overall center with pretty good pass blocking and run blocking. And then their top target is Ryan Jones, the All-American tight end. And he might be a late round selection probably, just with how this game works. But besides that, they have Joey Hunter at quarterback, a junior, and 82 overall. He's pretty accurate. 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for him, 825 yards. Probably not going to be doing a lot of passing like a lot of teams that we've faced. And they have Charles Raymond at running back. 527 yards, 2 touchdowns. And just like all the other running backs we've faced, he's probably going to run all over us in this game. And their top wide receiver target is Marcus Suggs, 81 overall wide receiver. And they got a few other 78 overalls. But let's just jump into the game, as we are playing at Arizona Stadium. As Suggs is going to return this one. Going to the left, he has a few blocks. He cuts it back right, getting that one to the 35. So here's Hunter at quarterback, their star player. All day to throw. There's not even any Drake's players in the middle. Throws this one over to the left to Corey Williams. Gain of 15, already at the logo in the middle. Here goes Raymond running to the left. He breaks a tackle. Looks like he almost broke that one, but still a gain of 17. And here goes Raymond again. Gets the block, but should have been a tackle for a loss, but running all the way down to the side is Raymond. Gain of 28, and it's a 1st and goal for Arizona. From the goal line, Raymond right up the middle. That was just way too easy. Raymond from 2 yards out puts Arizona up to start this game. Now here comes Carolina Atlantic starting off with the ball. Here goes Bean right up the middle. Pretty good gain that time, gain of 6. Now Parker on a 3rd down and 4, throwing over to the left to Bishop. He's going to catch this one and almost bulldoze over those 2 cornerbacks there. Gain of 10. Now here goes Bean running on 2nd down and just immediately met, leading to a 3rd and long situation. Parker looking for someone to throw to. He finds it Glover, but is immediately tackled. 4th down, Carolina, and now Arizona's back on the ball. Here goes Raymond. He has a block downfield. He should have cut that one to the right. He would have been gone. But for some reason, he goes back to the middle, and it's only like a 20-yard gain. Now running, here's the backup running back, Miller. He absolutely just destroyed our player and gets another block downfield. Justin Miller from 36 yards out brings the score to Arizona 14, Carolina Atlantic nothing. And there is just Walker getting absolutely blown up on that stiff arm. Parker now throwing over here to the left, doesn't get enough gas under that one, almost intercepted but deflected down. So Arizona's going to get the ball back. A wide open receiver, Coe. There's a block downfield. We're not going to be able to get off of it. And just like that, it is 21-0 Arizona. And this is just the struggle that we have to go to in order to build this team. Starting from the bottom, it is only up from here. Here goes Raymond now running. A nice gain of 17 for him. Getting down to the end of the 1st quarter now. Raymond picks up an easy 1st down, gain of 5. As it's Arizona 21, Carolina Atlantic 0 at the end of the 1st quarter. As you got to imagine we're just trying to get out of this game at this point. This is not looking good. Here's Raymond for his, I think this is his 2nd touchdown of the day. 28-0. Here's Parker throwing to Frank. A nice gain of 15 to start off this drive. Here goes Bean running through the middle. He has some blocks downfield. Gets a gain of 6 as we're nearing the logo. And Parker has a wide open man down the field. That's Tyrone Anderson. The safeties just completely forgot about him as he goes up the field for 48 yards. One of the best plays all season. The safety bites down on our outside corner, and Parker probably could have thrown that on the outside to Weaver. But now this sets up a 1st and goal. Can we score here? Here goes Parker taking it for himself. He's going to fight forward. Gain of 4. Almost got in there. 3rd down situation for Parker. Trying to get this one into the end zone. We're not going to get there. We should have got the touchdown on that one, but only a field goal for that drive. Still got to be happy we scored, and Joe Glover went down with an injury. We'll get an update probably pretty soon here. As Arizona back on offense, Raymond still not even tired, just running up the middle. A shoestring tackle saves another long touchdown run. Hunter now throwing on 3rd down. All day to throw, throws in the outside. That's not going to do it. We hold them to a field goal. So Carolina Atlantic back to a 28 point deficit for us here. 21 seconds left in the half. Parker trying to run the same play that got Anderson open. This time it's Jamal Griffin he's throwing to, and that was going to be picked off by May. He has it, and don't let them return this. He's trying to jump over his own teammates. A flag at the end of that one. And a clipping penalty would just tack on some extra yards for them, but that turnover is pretty much just going to end the 1st half. As we're down 28 points. Just trying to get out of this one. Let's see how fast we can get through the 2nd half here. 3rd down and 8. We start off with the ball on the 2nd half. Parker throwing over the left to Anderson. He catches this one, and Anderson is having a pretty good day. Here goes Jamal Griffin on the jet sweep. Gain of 5, setting up a 3rd and short. Parker now looking to throw. No one's really getting open. He might have to take this one for himself. There he goes. And he's stopped just short, 4th and inches, but you gotta imagine we're going for it with the season that we're having. Parker takes it for himself, fighting forward. Gain of 2. He picks it up, crossing into Arizona territory. But now it's a 2nd and long situation, throwing over to the side, and there was just absolutely no room on that play. Parker saves the touchdown at least, as he tried to get the out route but didn't find it there. Arizona now with great field position. Raymond fighting forward, gain of 9. And now here goes Gonzalez, the fullback. He's going to run it in, getting everyone involved today. Arizona now leads 38-3. A minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Almost lost that one to traffic, but Jones catches that one. Ryan Jones, gain of 18. So now here's Hunter handing it off to Raymond, and he just stiff-armed one of our guys without even touching him. They have the force out here. That's just how much of a skill gap there is between these two teams. Hunter now throwing over the side, and Thomas Bentley may have been committing pass interference there, but that saves the touchdown at least. It's 41-3 to Arizona. Here goes Glover back into the game. Gain of 8 as he gets up that time, no longer injured. Here's Glover again running the ball. Pretty good run. The spin move didn't really do anything, but gain of 9. Setting up a 2nd and short. And we're going to go play action here. Parker spinning out of the back. He finds his man Bishop, who breaks 1 tackle. Although he only has like 55 speed, so not going to get downfield with him. A few plays later, it's a 3rd down and 8. Here's Griffin catching it, converting on the 3rd down. We're into Arizona territory again. Let's see if we can score on this drive. Parker taking it for himself. There's no one in front of him. He's going to slide down. Nice run that time. 3 minutes left in this game. Parker's going to take it for himself. Gain of 9. Now into the red zone. Can we do anything here? Here's Glover running out the middle. A pretty good run that time. Gain of 4. As we are looking to score here late in the game. Get some garbage time points. Parker's going to throw this one over to Glover. Glover is looking like the 2nd half MVP of this game for our team. 44 seconds left. Here goes Parker throwing to the end zone. It's Curtis Weaver off the left slant. His first catch of the day goes for 6. And if you're noticing, these dropped frames. It is fixed in the next episode. I did get the part to fix that, and at the end of the game, I actually simulated it. I was just kind of frustrated with the score. I'm not going to simulate from here on out, but they actually did score on the simulation. I didn't think that was going to happen, but that's just how bad our team is. Charles Raymond, 171 yards and 2 touchdowns for him. A pretty tame day compared to what the other running backs have done to us. Parker had an okay day, but you're going to throw 2 interceptions when you can't even get the ball to where it needs to go. And as far as running the ball goes, Parker also led the team in rushing with 28. And then Tyrone Anderson, the most hype play for us all day, that 48-yard bomb over the middle. Defense, Gross, Walker, and Hall all had 4 tackles. No tackles for loss, no sacks, no interceptions, no fumbles. They just did not commit a single mistake. Hunter only had 144 yards and a touchdown. Raymond, 171 and 2. Miller also had 2 touchdowns. Nothing really notable on receiving for them. And their defense, Josh Young was all over the field, 9 tackles. They had Jeremy Pierce with 3 for a loss. A few other players with a loss. No sacks for us. That's pretty good. And then those 2 interceptions that really killed us. But let's get into the second game now. Michigan State, they are 5-0, number 7 in the country, and A- overall. This is going to be probably one of the toughest games we've played all year so far, as I don't know what we're going to be able to do in this game at all. We are just completely outmatched, but we did play Oklahoma State. They're now ranked. I don't remember if they were ranked when we played them. But we've lost every game, and they've won every game. That's pretty much the story going in here. Kent is having a pretty good year. And we actually got our first 2 recruits in school history. Welcome to the team, Blake Summers, the 3-star defensive tackle from Homestead, Florida. And he's 6'4", 310 pounds. He really wants to get on the field, and that's what he's going to be able to do here. Definitely just locked up a starting spot. I don't think he's going to have any competition. And he's 67 overall. And then our second player is Jonathan Clark, a 2-star center from Elkin, North Carolina. Got our first in-state recruit. He also wants to get on the field as soon as possible. And with 78 pass block, he is going to be able to do just that. He's a +5 overall boost. He might even go up from here. So we'll have to see at the end of the season what his overall ends up being. Let's take a look at Michigan State's team. They have a very good right guard, Michael Rawls. He's probably going to be a 1st or 2nd round draft pick in the NFL next year. Paris Johnson on the defensive line. He is a 98 overall defensive tackle. They have a 97 kicker, and then leading them is Joe Kent, looking like he might be he's trying to make his case to be a 1st round NFL draft pick. Probably could. They probably want a little bit better arm strength from him. But Michael Beck, there's safety. He's actually going to be injured for this game, but still should make it easily into the NFL. Alonzo Park at running back, he might declare this year, or he might stay around, but also an NFL caliber player. J.J. Young, they have just so much NFL talent on this team. It's probably going to be a late round pick in J.J. Young, 93 hit power. They also have a backup quarterback, Jason Flowers. Don't think he's going to make it as a backup quarterback, but we also have 2 players visiting, Ryan Wichkowski, a defensive end, and then our kicker, Luke Macklin. So probably not going to get any of those goals, but it's good that they're here, good that they're watching this game, and they might, you never know, they might just commit after this game. Probably not based on performance, though. Let's just jump into this. As we are kicking off, Michigan State's actually came to our stadium. I'm surprised about that they would travel to one of the worst teams in the country. But starting off with the ball, here goes Parker throwing out of the left. He had Anderson. He had the great catch last game. Drops an easy one right there, just looking upfield when he shouldn't have. Leading to a 3rd down and situation for Parker. He's not going to be able to find anyone. And here comes Joe Kent, the player of the game last week. 305 yards, 3 touchdowns for him. As he's going to hand this one off to Parks. Running up the middle, tried to go a little bit backwards. It's kind of weird. Gain of 6 there. Now on 2nd down, throwing on the left. Here's Davis with the catch. Gain of 9. Here goes Parks running off to the side. He's going to find one block. This juke just made our guy completely collapse to the ground. That was a little pathetic. Alonzo Parks gets the first score of the day for Michigan State. Back on offense now. I don't know how Weaver just caught that, and he broke a tackle. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone. The ref's trying to block him out. The ref almost just blocked the safety, which would have led to a score. The longest play in school history goes to Curtis Weaver, a gain of 72 yards. He had the touchdown last game, and now this huge play. As we are now at 1st and goal, handoff to Glover, absolutely blown up. They covered up all the options on that triple option. Here goes Parker taking it for himself, gets absolutely leveled. 3rd down and goal. Parker doesn't feel the rush off the right, sacked by Alfonso Peoples. And, just Weaver not being able to get to the end zone really cost us 4 points there. But Michigan State back on offense. Ken is just going to completely joke our players out, running up the middle, breaking tackles. 25-yard rush by the quarterback. Not really known for his speed, but taking off again, not a great decision that time, as Andrew Cooper is going to come in for the sack. 2nd down and 14. This time almost could have been picked off, but Henry did not look for the interception there. 3rd down and short. Can we stop them? No, we can't. Davis over the middle, 15 yards on that one. Here's another 3rd down situation. They're going for the screenplay. Here's Parks. He has his blocks downfield. He sheds one, and into the end zone is Alonzo Parks. And I know that the game is still like stuttering and showing a black screen. I do believe the next game we play will be the one that is fixed. I think it's the Notre Dame game, but we're back on offense. 2nd down and 5, throwing over the side. Here's Anderson, another huge play for us with the stiff arm, gaining the extra yards, 30-yard gain. And we have 2 big plays to start off this game, and then a complete overthrow by Morris Parker. I'm not even sure who that was supposed to go to. That was just complete airmail, now throwing over the middle. Lucky this one did not get intercepted. We're now in the 2nd quarter. Here goes Kent, rolling off to the side, a missed tackle. And let's see if... And he's tackled out of bounds. Kent now taking it for himself again. No resistance. 13 yards out. Joe Kent runs it in, showing those NFL scouts that he has that dual threat ability. As we're back on offense, here goes Anderson on the jet sweep. The jet sweep has been working pretty well for us, considering that we really don't have anyone on this team that can block. But here goes Parker trying to do it all here. Intercepted. If he had a little bit more throw power, he would have been able to get that one. That's a pick 6. Marcus Brown. And yeah, just running off the corner out. Just needed to get more air under that one. And he gets picked off with the pick 6 to top it all off. Down by 25 now. And we immediately turn it over again. So they're back on offense. Michigan State rolling. There goes Kent, brought down by his face mask after like a 15-yard run. He definitely did not need that. Robert Stanford is guilty of that one.
Still 1st down.
Leads them to a 1st and goal. Trying to hold, and a wide open gap. Alonzo Parks from 3 yards out. Leads to Michigan State 35, Carolina Atlantic 3. We're just trying to get something going here. That's not going to do anything for us. A big sack that time. 3rd down and 25, just trying to get something. Lucky that one was not intercepted. Parker seems rattled at this point. As here goes Parks running to the side. 2 missed tackles. A 29-yard run. As this is just getting extreme here. 1 minute left in the game. Can we even score any points here? Here's Anderson catching it this time. Gain of 12. Looks like we're maybe trying to score before halftime. Throwing over here is Weaver, our speedster, at receiver, gaining 9. 20 seconds left. We call a timeout. Parker now throwing again. Throwing this time to Bishop, who's wide open. Spins out of bounds. Gain of 11 that time. And field goal range for us is like at the 20-yard line, so we got to get a lot of chunk yardage plays here. Here's Jamal Griffin. The team is rallying here before the second half. Here's Glover this time trying to fight forward. Gain of 2. We might be close enough for a field goal, and that's just about the extent of Matt Long's range. As we're getting booed by our own crowd, 42-6. Can you blame them? As we are now into the second half. Here goes Parks with a run over the side, just completely bullies one of our defenders. 13 yards there. Kent now throwing. This one's going to be intercepted by Robert Stanford. He's down the sideline. Here comes Joe Kent to try to tackle him out of bounds. He does. An interception here. Great play by Robert Stanford. Just a bad throw by Kent. Undercut the ball. And then gets up and pushes him out of bounds. Already in a third down situation. Throwing it over the middle to Anderson. There might have been some contact there.
Holding offense.
But no, it's a holding on our team. So play wouldn't have counted even if we got it.
That penalty is declined.
And we're going to have to punt. Or actually, we're going to go for it. Because why not? We're down like a bajillion points. Matt Frank's going to catch it. He sheds one tackle, but he doesn't stick his arm out to get the first down. That's just the story of our team. We had that easy first down, but here goes Summers. I think this is the backup running back now. Chad Summers, gain of 13. First and goal. Here goes, or no, I don't know, I said first and goal. First and 10. Kent running up the middle. He's going to be swallowed for a sack. It's a loss of 1. Dave Williams came up with that one. Kent now throwing to Williams. He's going to shed one tackle, a weird missed tackle, and they are in again. Nick Williams, 32 yards, touchdown, 49-6. And why not just keep showing their highlights, you know? Here goes Kent again. Throw to Davis. Block downfield. Bullies. Bulldozes one. Sheds another one. 19-yard play to Corey Davis. Parks on first down. Cuts outside. Into a first and goal. Parks again running to the side. A pancake block. Helps him get it. 55-6. As it is just getting extreme here. And here's us on offense. 3rd down and 6. Can we convert a first down? And Otis Henry, what are you doing? Catches the ball, steps out of bounds. And now Michigan State is back on offense again. Here's Goddard. They're really just bringing in some of the backups, I guess. Cedric Goddard, 22 yards there. 2nd and 1 nearing the goal line. Parks running onto the side, has the blocks downfield. He's in. That's going to be a 63-6 just thrashing of our team. And here we go. Michigan State back on offense. Kent, he's going to evade the sack. Finally brought down. I think that's our 3rd sack on the day. This time it's Andrew Hall, our backup safety, as they're going to attempt a really long field goal here. This is like 56 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. 66-6. As the Devil is now getting involved, but a minute 30, that's going to be the final score as they just completely destroyed us at home. I'm surprised the fans are even still in the stadium after that one. That's just crazy. Alonzo Park gets the player of the game. He had 6 touchdowns in this game. That is just insane. If you had him in fantasy, congrats. Morris Parker, terrible day. Well, I mean, besides the interception, I guess. 152 yards in the pick. No one ran the ball more than 14 yards, and that was a wide receiver who did that. Tyrone Anderson and Curtis Weaver had the big play of the day. Defensively, Henry got a lot of tackles for us. We had Williams, Hall, and Cooper all get a sack. No other tackles were lost, though. And then Robert Stanford had the pick, so if we didn't get any of those plays, it probably would have been an even bigger thrashing. And then Alonzo Parks, the 6 touchdown day. Joe Kent also had a touchdown for them on the ground. Parks and Williams had one for them through the air, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will catch you guys in the next episode of Carolina Atlantic University Drakes football. Hopefully we perform a little bit better than we did today. I will see you guys then. Goodbye.